I wrote the series which was called 1 Year to Pro, this sort of tweet series that I updated every month. And the idea was I would take a year and I would really I would go full out on the writing and see if I could make it into a full-time job. Long and short of it is I gave up after 5 months. I gave up in the way that I no longer intended to make it my full-time job. I didn't give up on the writing at all. I did that for several reasons. Firstly, I started a company that I now is my main job, which is doing great and I'm very happy with. Another sort of passion project, luckily. And the second reason was the sales weren't there. They weren't growing in the way that they had been. So when I started that series and I showed all my sales and everything. One of the great things about being a self-published author is you can just say whatever the hell you want. Because published authors usually have secrecy clauses and publishers are incredibly secretive about how many books they sell. It's a very strange thing. Like Amazon doesn't say how many books anyone sells. Like it's all this deep secret. Like we can't know the inner secrets of how many books are sold, which I think is very strange. My new publisher is a lot more relaxed, but still they don't want me going around saying I've sold exactly this many books this month or whatever, and because that's the way the industry works. So yeah, so I was open then about it because I was fully self-published. I now have this series we've just been talking about. The Harold Hardrada one is a traditionally published series in that I have a contract to write it, and I just get royalties. I don't do all the publishing. So I now do both self-publishing and traditional publishing. And if I was to continue that series, I'd have to update it quite significantly in terms of like what I can say and what has happened. But my path to publishing, when I first started writing, I took one look at the sort of I went to a few conventions, talked to some authors, and I took one look at the sort of getting an agent path, and I was like, well, yeah, you both know. And I sent the draft to a couple of agents just to kind of see if I got lucky and maybe one of them would immediately love it and whatever. Sorry, my
Oh, there's a
cat.
cat tail
My
wandering
cat
around.
loves meetings. Whenever he hears me talking, he just comes up to see what's happening. So yeah, I did talk to a couple of agents. I got into sort of editing discussions with one of them, and then he ghosted me. So I was already doing the preparation for self-publishing. Essentially, I wanted to self-publish. I just had to have tried looking for an agent. I wanted to control it myself. I wanted to do it myself. I'm a businessman. I like the economic and sort of business aspect of. Yeah, hello, this is Jasper.